Who here loves movies? One of my favorite movies of all time is Titanic. This movie covers the love story between two characters that fatally end as their boat, which they were on, which was the Titanic, crashing into an iceberg and sank in the Atlantic Ocean. The two love interests in the movie's names are Rose Whitaker and Jack Dawson. Rose is played by Kate Winslet and Jack is played by Leonardo DiCaprio. While Winslet has been cast in her fair share of movies since the Titanic, DiCaprio, on the other hand, has racked up numerous prestigious Academy Awards in the same amount of time. For instance, in 2016, DiCaprio received the Academy Award for Best Actor, the Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance, and the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor. This was all for just the movie that he was in, The Revenant. The list doesn't just stop there, as DiCaprio has also won prestigious awards for his roles in The Wolf of Wall Street, The Aviator, as well as his role in the remake of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. In total, it is estimated that over his acting career, his films have earned him $7.2 million. Although DiCaprio has been very successful in the acting industry, he, however, has been even more successful in environment conservation activism. DiCaprio's conservation efforts date all the way back to 1998 when he established his own nonprofit organization called the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation. This new foundation was devoted to promoting environmental awareness to help protect wildlife, habitats, and plants. Now that it's been over 20 years since the LDF was founded, the foundation has worked tirelessly through collaborative partnerships to support innovative projects to protect vulnerable wildlife while balancing ecosystems in the process. While we see DiCaprio today as this great, big, famous public figure with loads of money, this perfect image wasn't always present in his early life. With this in mind, it's important to know where he came from. Born on November 11th, 1974 in Los Angeles, California, Leonardo was named after the Renaissance painter/sculptor Leonardo da Vinci. Sad times would quickly come his way, as according to Biography.com, when he was just an infant, DiCaprio's parents would separate and divorce. His mother would be the only real parent figure for the rest of his childhood. As a child, DiCaprio had a keen interest in science, but more specifically, marine biology. However, his goals in life would quickly change as he saw the gross amounts of money that his stepbrother was making doing TV commercials. DiCaprio would soon follow in his stepbrother's footsteps, as he would appear in several commercials including Kraft Foods and the cereal Apple Jacks in his teen years. Quickly after reaching stardom on the big screen, DiCaprio still couldn't deny his love for animals and ecology. This love for the environment was the fuel that kicked off his foundation. While DiCaprio loved animals, his foundation's main focus is on global warming, preserving Earth's biodiversity, and supporting renewable energy. Since its creation, the LDF has been all over the world at conventions, meetings, and various conservation projects. For example, according to LeonardoDiCaprio.org, in 2010, the LDF donated $1 million to expand an innovative tiger conservation project in Nepal in partnership with the World Wildlife Fund. 3 years later, in 2013, the LDF would also sponsor a petition by 1.5 million supporters to combat the poaching of elephants and rhinos for their ivory tusks. According to LeonardoDiCaprio.org, this petition would be very successful, as the Prime Minister, Yingluck Shinawatra, would pledge to end the ivory trade in Thailand. Even though DiCaprio gives a lot of his time to mammals, he can never deny his first love for marine life. To support these aquatic species in 2013, according to LeonardoDiCaprio.org, with the LDF support, a coalition of 7 organizations secured new protections for 5 species of endangered sharks under the Convention of International Trade in Endangered Species. In other areas, even as recent as 2016, DiCaprio announced that through approximately $15 million in grants, the LDF would fund an array of projects ranging from technology to monitor illegal fishing, increase protection for rainforests in Indonesia and the Amazon, and support for local communities transitioning to 100% renewable energy. These renewable energy efforts, in the grand scheme of things, in DiCaprio's attempt to slow down the global process of climate change. Through DiCaprio's environmentalist desires, his foundation has been involved in numerous projects in over 40 countries all around the world. While he has collected Army Awards over the years for his movies, he has also collected a lot of environmentalist work. For instance, in 2001, he was awarded the Martin Litton Environmental Award as well as the Environmental Leadership Award in 2003 for Global Green USA. From afar, it may appear that the LDF has solved all of the world's environmental issues. This is not true in the slightest. Regardless of the millions of dollars that he donates, there are still so many animals, habitats, and ecosystems that are still in danger. With this in mind, I encourage you to join DiCaprio's conservationist efforts as it could preserve the lifespan of Earth, allowing the human race to thrive for years to come.